You cannot tell me Mileena isn't one of the coolest looking characters in all of Mortal Kombat history. Her combos are just sweet, so sweet. You can do crazy stuff like this. And just 30% at mid-screen, easily, only one bar. And if you don't want to spend bar, you can literally just go like this. Still 30%, and I'm whiffing the little last projectile, I'm getting that timing off, but still, no meter, 30% mid-screen. She would be great. Alright, what's going on, everybody? The most famous slash infamous character in Mortal Kombat history, good old Mileena's here, looking good as always, but would she excel in MK11? I like to believe yes, but she would need changes, so this video is going to explain why she would excel, why she wouldn't excel, and things that would need to be changed so that she could. Alright, in terms of pokes, Mileena would be god tier in MK11. She has a 6-frame down 1, so you can literally just spam it like this. That would be monstrous in MK11. I don't think there's many cast members besides like Aaron Black, unless he got nerfed, that have like 6-frame down 1s. I could be wrong on that, but 6 frames is incredibly fast. It's going to jail your opponent. There's not much moves that can beat that, or not many moves. So basically, if you hit one of these, they have to block. They can't even hit their own because you can throw out another one quicker than they can do any move, even on block. In terms of her down 3, it's 8 frames, so it's very good, and also you lose absolutely no distance from your opponent. So people hit this, and then you can go like that and throw them almost instantly. And that would be really nice because she has a poke that keeps you literally still touching pretty much. Like, look, our hands are going through each other. So an 8-frame down 3, not bad whatsoever. Lastly, in terms of her pokes, her down 4 is excellent. It's safe on block. It's only 11 frames, I believe. And look at this pushback. You automatically are set up right in a good neutral distance, maybe a little far from Mileena in this game, which is weak for MKX, but I actually think this distance would play really well in MK11. You kind of want to be here with Mileena on MKX. This is a little far, but, you know, with improved mids on MK11, I really could see this distance being perfect. In terms of mids for Mileena, she's kind of slacking. This mid right here is 18 frames of startup, something like that. It's 15 or 18. It's not very fast. This is like 12 frames of startup. There isn't a lot of mids that she has that would excel in this game. This move is good, but it is still genuinely slower than most mids in MK11 without the range. So basically, in MK11, fighting from here is what you want to do. You want characters that really control neutral and have excellent long-range mids that are also quick. And the issue with Mileena is she does not have hardly any range for her mids in comparison to how slow they start up. I think it's the weakest part of her character. Her mids are not very strong, which makes you have to play extremely high pressure with jump-ins, and just in MK11, jump-ins are not as strong as this game, especially without neutral jumps and stuff like that. You really are going to need a longer range move. How I would improve this move is I would decrease the frame startup for this move right here, and it would just make it all around stronger. You don't really have to do much more. This can still be your up close and personal move, but this move would definitely need to be sped up or extend the range in some way, because the Joker would eat you alive in MK11 if you had these kind of mids. So mids are definitely where she struggles. I would put her mids at like a B or C tier in MK11 if this exact character was transferred over. There would definitely need to be some adjustments because, yeah, she has some work. Next, I will say is, does she have any gimmicks or mix-ups, things of that nature? She's lacking a strong overhead. I think she needs a better overhead in MK11 to combat. If they don't make her mids any better, this overhead needs to be quicker, or they need a better overhead. She has a good low right here because you can go into pretty much anything you want to. But it's a really strong low. The issue is people are not very scared of the overhead because you can see it coming. And on top of that, people can down 2 you out of this flip. So while I'm somersaulting through the air, all you have to do is down 2 it and you're back out of it. It's very, very easy to stop, and her overheads just overall are not scary at all. This low would definitely be strong. I mean, because you can special cancel into it. You can pretty much get a full combo off of, you know, just hitting a single quick low to the shin. But it needs some work. It needs some work. Where I think Mileena would definitely excel on MK11 is her special move spam. We know how teleports, like throwing out the teleport, works in MK11. This is very strong. You can catch anybody pressing a button. it would work very well. I think her ball roll can stay where it's at. I obviously would like to see it have something special. Maybe, you know, it hits low, and if you extend it, it goes low into overhead, something like that. But a mid seems fine. Maybe mid, like on just normal, and then mid into overhead, just to add to that overhead mix-up game, because that would be something very much needed. Make people block high, otherwise they won't. They literally won't. Especially on MK11, again, with no neutral jump punches or anything like that. You're going to need to find a way to make people want to block high against Mileena. Otherwise, they can sit here all game crouching and only go up whenever they see you hit this move right here. It would be incredibly easy. I think this variation has good projectiles and things like that would be strong, but they would not be the strongest in the game. They're not quick projectiles. Obviously, she has a low, which is nice, but this would need to be adjusted, which is why I think piercing would not be the greatest variation in the game. Mileena-wise, I actually think Ravenous and Ethereal or whatever it is, Ethereal, those would be far superior. Now, in terms of combo potential, Mileena's got it. Some things that would need to be adjusted is Mileena relies a lot on the neutral jump punch to like extend combos. So if you go into this and then you ball roll, you have to neutral jump punch that. Otherwise, it's just very awkward. Because the ball roll switches sides so consistently, people would definitely rely on the teleport. That way you can keep people in the corner. But again, almost no way to keep them in the corner because of the ball roll. So again, I think the ball roll either needs to be buffed in its overall speed and ability and like how it mixes people up, or it needs to not switch sides. I would like it to somehow maybe be like the extended where you can bring it back over to the other side like this, and so you can keep people in the corner and continue your combos without a neutral jump punch, because if you extend it, I don't need that neutral jump punch. Like I whiff that really bad, but you don't really need the neutral jump punch, where I feel like this, you don't need it as well. Again, I just think Mileena could use more corner control in MK11. If she already has weak mids, it should be easier to throw out this ball roll and keep your opponent in front of you, just like that. It would be very, very nice in the game. Mileena has a lot going for her. She has damage, she has very quick moves and things like that. She just struggles at what is the MK11 meta, which is very strong ranged mids. She would really be weak in that department. She would honestly fight like a strike fighter probably, such as Scorpion or Sub-Zero, which I don't love. I don't love strike throw fighting in MK11. It's kind of boring. I think it would tone down her character a lot. She would just need some adjustments. She would need to be able to play right here much better than she currently does. Mileena has great meterless damage, which I think is another thing that would really help her in MK11. I honestly think it might have to be toned down. You can do pretty much all her moves without meter and still hit 30-something% consistently. All I gotta do is this. Well. And right there, I could have continued with another ball roll and finish the combo. That was meterless. You go through this. Meterless. I don't know why that whiffed. She just has so many options. You really only are ever using the meter when you're coming in with the teleport, or when you're in the corner and you're hitting this move and extending it. Those are really all I find myself using meter, which allows you to play with these projectiles much more. Lastly, I just think Mileena would be a fun character in MK11. We need more flashy characters. Her combos are absolutely beautiful to watch. Like, stuff like that is just so pretty. It makes the game super fun and exciting. I would definitely like to see her in the game. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry this video was rough. I didn't really know how to describe some of these things and the changes I would want. Just know her mid game would need some definite work, but her pressure game is great. She does falter in the MK11 meta because she has no neutral jump punch, and she relies on jumping in a lot in this game. Her projectiles and her special moves are on point. She has the spam ability that you need to play well in MK11. And yeah, overall I think she would probably be a solid B to A tier character in MK11 in her current state. And if she got better mids, she would definitely jump up into A, close to S tier. It is NetherRealm though, so if they release a DLC, it's definitely going to be S tier, let's be real. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. Tomorrow I'm going to have the next episode of the 50% combo. I haven't recorded it yet, so very likely we could hit it. I'm really hoping so. I want to get it done so bad. I have it pretty consistent. Like, it's so easy to hit on land. If I just go over here, I can get it pretty easily. The issue is the patience. So, like, when you're on land, see, it only took me 2 tries, but that's on land. The issue is for the first entire part of the move until the last special move, or the little stabbing one, you have to be extremely patient. If you all of a sudden throw out these too early, the second one whiffs. If you throw out anything too early, the kick too early, it'll whiff. It's almost frame perfect timing, so I'm still working on it. I think we'll get it here in the next episode because I can land it really, really consistently. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been Diff, and I'm out. Peace. Let's do it.